I'm saying today you're talking about breaker blocks. So I'm trying to explain to you, if you can go back to our previous class about liquidity. I said this. Liquidity, it's here to confirm to you that the market is changing direction from one point to another, or it's gaining momentum. Just like, for example, if you live along thicker road, if a car is moving from point A to point B, what will tell you that this car is ready to leave from point A to point B? If it's full. Is that correct? So how will you know that this car is full when people are already seated and the seats are occupied? That's so. So if you want to enter a trade, how will you know that this is a buy or a sell? And if it's a sell, are you entering this trade early, late, or at the moment when it's already starting? So that differentiates you between a real trader and a trader who's just hearing trading from the Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, the so-called thing. You're getting the point? That will differentiate you between any other person, a trader and a real trader. You're getting the point? So liquidity will determine when to enter the market and when to. And I told you liquidity is determined around at the 4 hour there. Now let me just go back and explain to you, if you can. You know that we have different types of liquidities, and I normally just use this one. The one that I showed you, just break of structure from 2 consecutive break of structure. You're getting my point? I'm giving this one, like, let me say this one. You're seeing this one. This market broke this point here. Are you seeing this point here? Let me draw again. There is a break of structure here. What's wrong with this? What's wrong today? Okay, what's happening? Shida iko wapi leo? Let me use this rectangle. There is a break of structure there. Are you seeing my point here? Today I've just used. What's happening? Today I've used. Let me refresh this thing. Where is refreshment? Okay, now I think it is okay now. I've just refreshed it. What's happening with this MT5 today? Okay. So I was saying this. If the market, let me pick one point of liquidity concept here. I told you this thing, and I let me look of where is it? Let me pick this point. Are you seeing this point here? There is a break of structure here. Is it so? There is a break of structure here. Even there is another break of structure at this point. And what did I taught you about a buying market? This is a buying trend. Are you seeing this is a trend? This is a buying trend. The trend is moving up. Are you getting my point? It's going up. So if it's going up, what about the lows and the high? The lows and the high, how are they related? I told you, in a buying trend, the lows are respected. Like it's forming like a stairs. Are you seeing a stairs? For example, if you have been this maybe you live in an apartment like that, you know, so these are like stairs. So it's an uptrend. You're seeing, so the laws are being respected. There is an uptrend. What about the downtrend? The downtrend, the highs are being respected. Are you seeing the point? These are downtrend. So you need to identify this as a trader, as a beginner. No, this. How will you know it's a downtrend? A downtrend, the highs are respected and the lows are disrespected. Are you so that is the key point that you need to know as a trader. Kindly, if you know that, it is a backbone, of trading. So my question, let me just clear everything now. I think you have understood about what I've taught you about the the downtrend and uptrend of the market. So after identifying that, so what are you seeing here? I'm seeing a break of structure here. So in comparison to what I've taught you, what are you expecting? The market should come up to this point here, and it should not break this point because it's an uptrend. Is it so? So what did the market do? It broke this point up to here. So this is a liquidity it has been taken here. Are you seeing my point there? So at this point, in fact, this is a 15 minutes time frame. I don't use this for analysis. If you could be at 4 hour, you could have seen very nice move. Even if you can go to at 4 hour. I don't know, where is it? Here, it's here. Are you seeing my point here? It broke structure here. So instead of coming to this point and goes high, what did it do? It just breaks. So you could have just entered this market. So our topic of today is at breaker block. You're getting my point? So if you understand the concept of liquidity, so what next? There is what we call, it broke this point and it broke down here. Sinukweli. Now, how did the market broke this structure? Vivian, how did the market broke this structure? It broke this structure with a fair value gap. I don't know if you can remember the fair value gap concept. I've not taught some of you guys about that. Sasa, this is a fair value gap. Are you seeing the point? A fair value gap is a state of imbalance between 3 consecutive candlesticks. So you're getting my point? So these are order. So the market must come back to that. So, Vivian, if this market could have broken with no fair value gap, with any space between it, we will go for an order block upper Jew. You're getting my point? So, this is what, there's a girl normally, anaitwa Sharon, aliniambia ati, what's her strategy? You know, she's not joining this class. She's asleep. We have called the group. But in the morning, she will come back and ask me, how did you solve that market? You get the point? So, we have what we call confluence. And I told you, if you want to cook nyama, you need to have maybe onions, nyanyas, the so-called tomatoes, salt, some things around 15 or 20 things. So you can cook even with 2 spices, with 10, 7, 15, but at the end of the day, you're cooking meat. Is it so? So we need to have a confluence. First confluence, it has taken liquidity. That's first confirmation. Second confirmation, it has broken the structure about that point. Another confirmation, it has broken the fair value gap. Another point is, so if it has broken the fair value gap, we can't go back to the order block. And I told you a fair value gap goes hand in hand with the order block up point. So if you'll be waiting up to this point, you'll be late for the market. So our breaker block is this point. This point. Are you getting my point? This candle, this is a breaker block. So this is a block that was never respected. It's called a breaker block. Is the point at home? So there is a difference between a breaker block and mitigation block. Mitigation block, it is a continuation of a trend. Like it is a kind of continuation of a trend. It's just like an order block. A comparison of an order block. Like many order blocks, like stairs. If you live in, maybe for example, if you have gone for these apartments like that, so we have stairs. A comparison of stairs you can call a mitigation block. So under trading, we have order blocks, different order blocks like that. We have this order block. If you have not understood the order block, it's there in my YouTube channel there. Yeah, everything is there. And if you have any question, you can ask. I'm there 24/7. So this is our order blocks. I mean our breaker block. Our breaker block delivers a liquidity. It explains liquidity has been taken. So this is a breaker block. You're getting my point? So if the market breaks the fair value gap, so first point, it has taken liquidity. One. Second point, it has a breaker block, a fair value gap. So just enter this market and sell this market and you are done. So we are 100% sure that this market will sell. So what will be your stop loss? Stop loss can be here, above this point here, at this point even here, then our take profit down there. If you do this like a week, you are done. You are good for the, like you have done, have taken everything for the whole 3 months. A lot of money is in trading, guys. So just embrace this trading. I know you cannot understand today, maybe tomorrow, but if you keep on learning, you'll understand, and it come a time, maybe 2027, 2026, you'll be teaching people just like this. You're getting the point? So this is a definition of a breaker block. So you can screenshot that. You can screenshot that. So another point of a breaker block is here. Here there's no liquidity because it has not broken this point up here. So just do this. Pick any point of liquidity has been taken. It has broken up and high. That candle will be our breaker block. Is it the correct point here? Here it's one. It has broken this point, but it is not here. Let me pick this one here. Are you seeing this point here? Here there is a point broken there. It was an uptrend, but instead of the candlestick coming to this point, going up, what did the market do? It came back and it broke this point here. So the market has changed from a buying market to a selling market. Are you seeing my point? So where is my breaker block? My breaker block is at this point here. So I'll be waiting the market to come back at this point so that I can sell. So how can you wait back? You can come back to the 15 minutes time frame and you can keep on let me mark this point as we see how it. So my breaker block is at that point here. Are you seeing this point now? Now look at 15 minutes time frame. It broke this point and it has broken this point. It has broken that point. Are you seeing the point? So how did you enter the market? You just come here to a breaker block here. This is my breaker block. Here. So this should be my entry. Are you seeing the point? I just enter from this point and my stop loss will be at this point and take profit down there. You are 100% sure that this trade will run. Look at how this trade went. Are you seeing? Are you seeing this how this market went? Nowadays at Batishi market, you are doing very well in the market, manze. You are doing very well. And for those who have joined, you are lucky. By the way, let me tell you for free, you are lucky. You are lucky to next to that. In fact, I can't, let me not say what I was trying to say. So I think you have understood the breaker block concept. For those who have understand liquidity,